What's up guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you how to make your own Gorilla Tag fan game. Yes, you might not be able to be a programmer or not good at making models, but I'm going to teach you how to do that. So let's get right into it. Starting off, you're going to want to go to the link
Okay, this is going to be a serious
and you'll find, you want to search up, you want to click on it. It's going to be unity.com/download. Press download for Windows, or if you're on Mac, just click Mac, or if you're on Linux, then do all this. And once you have it downloaded and it's installed, so you're going to want to open it up and go to installs and press install editor. And so you're going to want to install 2022.3.62 F3. And since I already have it installed, I'll show you which ones you need to do. So it'll show something like this. You want to check off Android build support, OpenJDK, Android SDK and NDK tools, and Microsoft Visual Studio. So now you have to wait. You have to wait until it's finished. So it's going to take a little bit. Alright, so once it's finished installing, you're going to want to go to the new project, 3D built-in render pipeline, and create an organization. And then once you create one, type your game name in. I'm just gonna do tutorial. So once you're finished with that, create the project. Alright guys, so once you're in, it should look something like this, but without the lighting tab, I think. Okay, so starting off, in the top left, you'll see edit right here. Click it. And near the bottom, you'll see project settings. Click that and go to XR plugin management. Install XR plugin management. Once that's finished, you'll be in this thing called project validation. So you're gonna have to go to XR plugin management again. Do not click Oculus. Click OpenXR. Alright, so once it finishes, it's going to show this thing right here. Click yes and it'll restart. Once it's open, it'll be back in project validation. And you'll see these three issues. Click fix all. So once those are finished, you'll have one left. This one you can't press fix all, so you have to press edit. Then it'll show right here. You have to click the plus, MetaQuest Touch Plus, MetaQuest Touch Pro, Oculus Touch Controller, and Valve Index. Then change render mode to multipass, and head to at the top, you'll see a little Android guy. Click that and change single pass instance to multi-view to multipass, and press the plus, MetaQuest Touch Plus, MetaQuest Touch Pro, and Oculus Touch. So once you've done that, head back to XR plugin management, and this time you'll be on that little Android guy tab. Once you do that, this time press on Oculus, since Oculus is based off of Android. So once you do that, you have to go to Oculus, change stereo rendering mode from multi-view to multipass, and turn on low overhead mode GLES. And so at the bottom, you'll see Quest 2, Quest Pro, Quest 3, Quest 3S. And if you're watching this, like when a new headset comes out, it'll probably show that or whatever. So check all of these. And then head to the Window tab and single pass instance to pass. Alright, so now we've got that part complete. So now at the top, when we want to edit, you want to head to Window, then press Package Manager. After you do that, go to, so at the bottom you'll see XR Plugin Management. So at the top you'll see Packages in Project. Change that to Unity Registry. Now scroll down all the way to the bottom, and once you're at the bottom, you'll see XR Interaction Toolkit right above what we installed before. And then press Install. Gonna compile for a minute or two, or fast. So now we're on this and we have to do something. So go to Samples, which is on Description. It's all the way to the right. So now go to Samples and import the starter assets. Now it'll load you into here, and you'll see starter as, well, this is starter assets. So double click on it and go to presets and see these. So what you have to do is you have to click on them each and click add to whatever name it is. So I'm going to speed this up. So once you did that, if you're still going, just pause the video. And once you unpause, go to edit again and click on project settings. And above XR Plugin Manager a bit, you'll see preset manager. Click on that and you'll only see one that has 3, and this is action-based controller. So you're gonna leave gaze with nothing and type these ones exactly like this. So left, make sure it says left. It doesn't matter where it is though. So in left, type LEFT, exactly how I spelled it. And go to the one above it and type right like this. Once you finished that, we can now start making our map. So wait, never mind. Okay. So there's another link in the description for Gorilla. It's gonna be a GitHub link called Gorilla Locomotion, and in there's not gonna be any releases. So what you have to do is you have to go up here and you'll see Gorilla Locomotion .unity package. So click on that, press view raw and press save. Then in your downloads you can just click on it and press all and import. And it will show this. Press reload. And so now what you have to do is you have to, on the main camera, you have to delete it. And it's going to show this. But that's alright. So go to resources, Gorilla Prefab, and drag, and you'll see this Gorilla rig. Click on that and drag it out into the hierarchy. So once it's in, so now you're gonna, on the XR rig script, you're gonna, hold on, sorry. I'm just adjusting it. So, so make sure scene is at the top and not game. You have to select scene. So, right click the Gorilla Rig, go to prefab, and unpack completely. Once you've done that, go to inspector, and you'll see XR rig has been deprecated. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Use the XR origin component instead. So on the name XR rig script deprecated, I think, all the way to the right, you'll see 3 dots. You have to click that and press remove component. Then press add component. Search up XR origin and you'll see this. Click it, and on this camera floor offset game object, so you have to go all the way to the right and click this little like recording thing. Click it and double click on Gorilla Player, and on camera go to the right and change it to main camera. Now on tracking origin mode, just change it to 4. Okay, so now we're ready to make our map. So go to Window, Package Manager, and search up Pro, and you'll see ProBuilder as the 3rd one, or somewhere else. So press install. So it's gonna be finished. Press samples and universal render pipeline support. Press import, and it's gonna be pretty fast. So you don't have to do anything else with this. It's just it's for a later video. So once it's imported, press Tools, ProBuilder, and ProBuilder window. You'll see it pops up right here. And to get out of your way, you can drag it up here. But I'm gonna keep it right here. Drag the little tab. So once you've dragged it, you'll see these 3 things at the top. Don't do anything with them right now. So go to 3D go to ProBuilder. Wait, sorry. Right click in this hierarchy thing where all your game objects are, and go to ProBuilder and plane. Make sure up here it's not set to pivot, it's set to center. So in inspector, set the position to 0, 0, 0, and do the same with the Gorilla Rig, 0, 0, 0. And you can just drag them to the middle if you want. So what you have to do now is go to Gorilla Rig, and there's gonna be a little arrow next to it. Click it, and it'll open up to Sphere, and Gorilla Player. And check down Gorilla Player too, and you'll see left hand controller and right hand controller. On left hand, shift click right hand, and both of them will be blue. Press add component, sphere, and you'll see sphere collider. So now you'll see this, and it's way too big for them. So turn on is trigger and change the radius to 0.06. So at the top, you'll see layer. Then it'll be default. Press add layer, and on layer, whichever ones, type left hand and right hand. Then on the left hand controller, add left hand, and on the right hand, add right hand. So shift select both of them again and go to tag, untagged, and press add tag at the bottom. It'll take you here. So say list is empty, press the plus and type this exactly how I spell it. Exactly like this. Press save and go to shift select both of them and add hand tag. Alright, so once you've done that, if you want to scale up your map a bit, you can. I'm scaling it to a good amount. So now click it, and then you'll see this little thing in the third slot. It'll be called edge selection, and once you click it on a few edges on each side, just click click them, and then on the left you'll see this arrow in the box. That's the scale tool. Press it and then scale it down. Make sure it doesn't turn black. So once you've done that, you have to shift select each of the sides. So I'll speed this up. So once you've done that, they should all be selected and your scale tool will be in the middle. Press Ctrl E and drag this up. Then press Ctrl E and scale it outwards. And if you want, you can do another Ctrl E, another scale out, and then extrude it upwards. And if you get these sharp corners, you'll see vertex selection. Just click on it, the edge at the corner, and then bring it in, and you'll see these ones. Shift select both of them and bring them in until they're like kind of until they're like closer and they look nicer. So once you've done that, it'll kind of look like this. Just shift select the sides again and extrude them upwards one last time. So once you'll see them all selected, should be about in the middle. Press Ctrl E and extrude them high up this time. Then press Ctrl E and actually scale it in, and then pull it upwards. So now your map will kind of look like Gorilla Tag's map. I have what? One. I guess I gotta redo that part. So I'm just gonna do what I said. Scale it in and pull it up. So now you have your map. But as we can tell, the textures don't look so good. So we're gonna organize real quick and then add the textures. So in here you'll see plane and direct light. So right click, create empty, call this map, and set position to 0, 0, 0. Just drag the plane and the directional light into map. And on plane, you'll see this little 3D cube with a orange square on it. Click it, and you'll have to select all of your floors like this. So, once they're all selected, the floor should be yellow. And then go to the ProBuilder tab. And if it's not showing anything, click on the little orange edges thing. Click it, and then go to Faces. And press Detach Face. So, on this one. And so this one is my walls. So I'm gonna go to Inspector and call it Walls. And on the other one, I'm gonna call it Floor. Alright, so next, you're gonna wanna create a folder. Call it Textures. Open up the folder, create another folder, and call it Grass. And enter it. So there'll be another link in the description to Ambient CG, and just search up grass and find one and press 1K JPEG. So once you're in here, you'll see the grass zip file. Right click it, and you might see extract all, but I'm using nanozip, so I'll press extract class. Once it's extracted, you'll see a folder. So minimize your browser and select the ones that have something after it that are JPEG. Do not select just grass.png. It'll show this. So just drag in all these and they'll be in there. So now right click, create material, and for this material just call it grass. Now for the best looks in it, you're going to want to turn down the smoothness. In albedo, drag in the green grass texture. For normal map, drag in one of the purple textures and press Fix Now. On height map, don't put anything in. It just looks bad. So find the one that says Ambient Occlusion and put it in the occlusion. On detail mask, that is roughness. So now once it's put in, you can just drag it onto your floor, and shift select all the textures and change the filter mode to point no filter. Change the max size to whatever you want, however pixelated you want it. And if you don't like how tiny it is, you can do you can do on tiling, the top one, type in 0.5 and 0.5. If that's still too tiny, you can do 0.2, which I'm probably gonna stick with. So you can see now that we have a grass texture. So, click on the textures again, the textures folder, right click, create folder, and call it rock. Now, go back to ambient CG and search up rock. And find the one that you want to use. So once you find it, press 1K JPEG, download it, and extract it. So now drag in the same ones, and then once again create material, rock, smoothness down, albedo, it's gonna look weird, so don't worry though. So on normal map, drag in the normal map, and on roughness, put in detail mask. Do not put displacement in. So go to it and drag occlusion into occlusion. Turn it up however you want it. Then on the tiling, it's gonna look weird. You can see the texture repeating. So turn down the tiling. So you're gonna be in it. It's gonna be all blurry again. So shift select all of them. But billionaire to point no filter and apply. It's gonna be like that. And then turn it down however many you want it. I think I'm gonna use 64. Yep. So now we have a map and everything's working. So save your project, and that's gonna be it for this video. And I'll see y'all in the next one, which is part 2. Bye.